game. It's too weak. Don't stream, Jay. Give me some bandwidth there.
Okay, now I see something.
You saw something?
Yep, on the output screen. Wait, you gotta post it again?
Arnold's been very economical so far.
Yeah, he's bowling.
Goes to say what we said originally. This is a slow bowling wicket, slow bowler wicket.
I guess the commentators curse as soon as we speak about it. He bowled the worst deliver spell.
Wide wall. '69. It's a 12th over, but not bad. 69 runs in 12 over. I'm pretty sure started this game.
Yes.
Pleasant cover drive for 4. Wow. Sweet.
4 through covers. One of his favorite shots. And you know it was hit well when Gussie's in pursuit and he can't get to it. So Anno just giving too much width on offer, and Shubu takes advantage. 4 runs.
72. 1.
Oh. Bunks it.
Looking to cash in again.
Trippier's gotten some really loosened deliveries here.
Score moves on to 74.
Tribute is a very good all-rounder. This guy is very, has a lot of talents. He's a very good player, very smart player.
And I think he drove all the way from Georgia just for this match here.
And after 12 overs, the score is 74, 74 and 12.
12th over. 74 is the score. 74 for 12. After 12. be Samuel back into the attack to bowl the final over before the break here. Is it Samuel? Oh, looks like it will be Farron. Farron will be bowling the final over before the break. It's over number 13. Score is 7-4 after 12. I'm sure that's lower.
Yeah, they're probably targeting maybe 180 here. One at the 190. Have a lot of wickets in hand.
Actually, this is a rematch from last season.
The new ball is going to be for Ram Prasad.
Final Premier Division final. United won that championship. It's a single down the mid-wicket area. Wow. Score update from the Division 2 final. Starlight Cricket Club has defeated Unlimited. So the underdogs, Starlight, has won again.
Yes.
Surprised so many people in this South Florida cricket.
Congratulations to Starlight.
I'm sure they have surprised Unlimited there, because looking at that score, I was told earlier that that was a too small score for Unlimited. But Starlight had better things to say.
Yeah, Starlight bowling is very deceptive. No superstar, but they work very hard and they try to figure out exactly what you don't like, and they are very good at repeating those deliveries that you don't like.
I remember a few seasons back, they defeated an undefeated Florida Lightning team in the semifinal. Destroyed them.
Yep. One of the good things with Starlight is that their players stay together and consistent. Season after season, they have the same players, maybe one or two addition, and that's another thing that's good for teams.
But that's another prime example of the great uncertainties with cricket. Huh? If you look at the Starlight team, pong for pong is like, there's no stars on that team. They all play together. They do what they do. They go to the game, play the best they can, and leave everything on the field. It's like amazing that they can achieve what they achieve here today. So, lots of credit to them.
Yes, Mahindra has done a fantastic job since the last 4 or 5 seasons with the team.
And at the end of 13 over, Hustler is 79 for 1. It's a respectable score. Not the best, not the worst, but something to build on in the second half. At least Kevin is still there. They have lost only 1 wicket, and they have wickets in hand and runs to get in the second half. So we will look forward for some fireworks in the second half here. But a good half to begin with.
I think 7-9 is a decent score, especially only losing one wicket. Both teams will come out feeling that they done their job. I don't think Unlimited or United will be feeling too bad at 78 and runs. On the other hand, I think Hustler will feel they're in a good position, losing only one wicket.
So as the team come on in from together,
Chance for a catch over the hand of Martin. Just a reminder to everyone, please put any garbage in the containers, in the garbage bags.
98.
Using this facility is a privilege and we do not want to lose it. So pretty tidy over here from Martin starting up.
Hey, guys, you doing?
And Ferran has held on to it. A brilliant piece of bowling, brilliant piece of captaincy from Vivian. Assessing the wicket, bringing on the spinner.
Andrew just got caught.
No mistake. The third wicket fall for Hustler.
So quick, that's a good breakthrough there for Hustler.
Quick wicket.
Big wicket in Andrew. Score remains at 98. It's now 98 for 3. And Martin's gotten the breakthrough. Slow bowler. And Farron took that catch. That's 2 catches for Farron, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. Whoa. Now it's time somebody. Now watching this game here, so over for that on the stage I'm watching.
Captain.
Yeah, we doing the vegetable game live.
Hustler. Anil Bawani has joined the crease. He's the new batsman, and he will be taking strike from Martin. Another very good cricketer, very good batsman, very good all-round player. Former hardball player. This guy could practically do everything. Bat, bowl, field, captain, keep wicket, everything. One of South Florida best.
Yeah, we buy stuff from Joyce.
He's been in very good touch as well.
He's got a few championships to his name on the his captaincy. The Hustler. So I'm sure he'll be looking to repeat that today.
16 overs done.
Yeah.
At the end of 15 over.
Yeah, but I don't start till 9 o'clock.
16 over. Score is 98 for 3.
Well, we had to set up shop first.
This is some smart cap. So Farron is now back in the attack. On the board. 2.
This one is high and hard. Over there, stretching hands.
17 over.
6 runs from Kevin.
6 runs.
6 more runs for the Hustlers. Takes them over 100.
Got a feeling that Kevin is
Score
going to
moves
be
on to
perking up
100.
right now. First ball of Farron's over for a 6. 104 for 3 in the 17th over.
Ready for me?
Not getting good connection. Streaming a bit slow.
Not a drive back past the bowler.
Going through my phone here.
For a single. Score moves on to 105 for 3. This is the 17th over.
And it's still not moving. In the future when we do this, we have to get hardwire connected, guys. So we have to apply. We have to ask them to give permission so we could get access to the internet. So hardwire.
So right now it's not streaming?
Yeah, it's streaming, but it's poor. So it's recording.
Single to the mid-wicket area. Score moves on to 105, 106, 106 for 3 in the 17th over. Drive. Powerful cover drive for 4. That's Kevin.
Glorious cover drive from Kevin nonetheless.
Powerful extra cover drive for 4. Score moves on to 110 in the 17th over.
Which one? Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yes, you know.
Welcome to the president of SFSCL.
Good afternoon, Jay. Good afternoon to everyone out there watching our Premier Division Finals between United Stars and Hustler. And we have a good one going on here right now.
Bye.
What's the score you have there, Jay?
Score is 110 for 3, and this is the 17th over.
So as we look here, not a bad position to be in for Hustler, with wickets in hand, and the dangerous Kevin at the crease with his skipper Anil Bhawani looking to pick up the tempo.
Score moves on to 111.
For the folks out there wanting to know the other results, we had a game earlier this morning, the Division 1 finals between Sportsman and Florida Lightning, and Florida Lightning came out victorious, chasing on 145, and they are now the Division 1 champions. Also, congratulations going out to Starlight in the Division 2 finals. They defeated Unlimited. Unlimited winning the toss and putting Starlight to bat, and they posted a score of 150 and defended it brilliantly. Their bowlers continued from the semifinals, where they bowled out Guy in the Heat for 68, I think, and they were able to restrict Unlimited, a good batting team, to 109 all out. So congratulations to Starlight and Florida Lightning.
Yeah, great job there by Starlight. No one expected them to be there, so that's a great achievement for the underdogs. Love the underdogs when they win. At the end of 17th over, the score 112 for 3. And Martin begins the 13th over here.
Yeah, this was a surprise, definitely, by United Star bringing on Martin. And
Not an
That's what.
upper shot there. Chance for a catch, but couldn't get to it in time.
Yeah. So Martin seems to be tricky on this wicket. Um, it was a surprise. United starts with a good bowling team, bringing on Martin, a part-time bowler, and picking up the dangerous Andrew Pramal, picking up his wicket, caught at mid-off by Farhan.
Seems like they're exploiting the soft bowler. The wicket here seems to be good for soft or slow bowling.
Right, so in the past we have seen that the spinners have done well here. The ball bites on the clay, it seems, and the spinners, yeah, they get much purchase out of the wicket and seem to trouble the batsman a lot.
Score moves on to 115, and this the 18th over.
I'd like to thank all of our supporters out here. It's a good crowd. We have quite a few supporters outside that were watching the other game. As we see a nice on drive here by Anil, his go-to shot. So thank you to all of our supporters for coming out here and supporting the event. South Florida cricket is doing well, and it's good to see families and kids out here. Makes us proud and makes us want to do the job that we're doing.
I think we want to thank you as our president and as the leader of this organization to take us to where we are right now. A lot more to achieve in the future, but we've made great strides this season here particularly.
Definitely, definitely. And the job is easier because of good help. We have a good set of people helping us, and we have gotten a lot of help from the teams, people stepping up to help, and everyone is trying to move the league forward. Even our past executives are helping us, and that's good that everyone is pitching in.
We're still in the 18th over here. I think the score is now 118 for 3. Anil Bhawani, captain of Hustler, striking. Kevin Budner, one of the big stars here in South Florida, non-striker.
And
huge drive over the mid-wicket boundary for 6 by Anil Bhawani.
just right before I was about to say Martin have kept the boundaries from flowing, and he gets hit for a huge boundary over the mid-wicket region.
Score is now 123 for 3 after 18 over, so 7 overs to left for this innings here. So we're probably going to see some fireworks here. Two of the most experienced batsmen in the Hustler cricket team.
So as we have an over break here, Vivian talking to the young Sunil Dayal. Seems he's coming on to bowl here.
And not a slow bowler.
Don't know what the strategy is. Trying to take the pace off of the bowling and try to control Kevin. They seem to be, to Kevin's standard, they seem to have him under control. As we saw last week, Friday night in the T10, he scored 85, a quick fire 85. He hit 7 sixes in a row. So he's fearless against any bowler, but seemed to be under a little bit of a tight bowling attack here.
Drive over the extra cover for 4.
And here we go. Maybe he's going to target this youngster and try to kick into another gear and pick up the scoring here for Hustler.
Score is now 127 for 3. This is the 19th over bowling.
What do you feel is a good score here, Jay?
Raj was talking earlier, probably 180, 190.
One 190, 180 is always a fighting score. As we see, the wicket is clean, outfield is fast, and United Stars is loaded with batting. So for Hustler's sake, they may want to get up to the 200 mark and make it a daunting total for United. Just psychologically getting up to 200 is a thing that plays in
On
the
a
head.
drive. 6 runs over mid-on.
And here we go, Kevin picking it up.
You have to say, maybe the captain Vivian has made one bowling.
Score is now 133, and this the 19th over. Seems like we're in for some fireworks from Kevin here.
Yes, looks that way. For United's sake, they need to get him out. They need to find a way to get him out quickly.
We all know Kevin can score relatively quickly off of any bowler. He's one of the top players in South Florida here.
If not the top player. And
Chance.
another chance. It's Kevin Day. This is probably the third time a catch have gone up in the air and lands in no man's land or just right out of the reach of the fielder.
Kevin seems to be getting too overexcited there.
I think he's targeting the youth here. So let's see what happens next. Very hot out there, as you can see from the feelers. Everyone has their hands on their waist, on their knees. Maybe United may rethink winning the toss and putting Hustler to bat. And chance, and it's in the safe hands of Gussie. And Kevin, finally, he's gone.
That's a huge wicket there. Huge wicket for United.
Yes, so this probably can turn the game around as Kevin looking to pick up the pace, targeting the youth, have hold out to long off in the safe hands of Gussie.
We all know what Gussie doing, drop them.
Yeah, one of the better fielders out there, definitely. So Hustler have lost their fourth wicket. Fourth wicket, the dangerous Kevin goes for probably 50. We'll confirm the score in a little bit. But here comes Nazim Amin, the next batsman in. He's promoted up the order after his semi-finals heroics, picking up a quick 45 against Outlaws for his in 3 overs. The last pair in that semi-finals, Nazim and Smalley took Hustler from 108 for 9 to 158 for 9. So that was a match-winning inning there by Nazim, and that have earned him a promotion of the batting order. So let's see what he can do today.
So the score is 133 for 4. This is the 19th over bowling. 6 overs to go. Come on out, folks. We're going to have all the presentations for all 3 division champions and runner-up later on this evening. Come on out and bring your family out to experience all of that festivities.
Yes, it's a beautiful day out here. It's not too hot. It's not humid at all. It's a nice cool breeze blowing. So bring out the family and enjoy some cricket. the bowler straying down the leg side, drifting down the leg side. Anil plays a miss. And although it was an expensive over, they got the big wicket of Kevin. And United now will feel they have control of this game, trying to restrict Hustler to maybe 150, 160, which is definitely gettable on this ground.
That's the end of the 19th over. So that experiment worked for the captain there.
I would say so. But Sunil is not a part-time bowler really. He picked up 5 wickets in a game this season for United. I think against CSU. And last week he did it with the bat against Hurricanes. Him and Mushtaq, I think, put on 45 for the 7th wicket, I think.
Nice.
As United was collapsing against Hurricanes, I think they were at 87 for 7 at one point.
That's good boost for the youngster there.
Yes, definitely. And speaking of youngsters, Nazim cannot repeat his heroics from last game. He's bowled, clean bowled by Martin. So Martin is making a name today in this final. Martin picking up his 2nd or 3rd wicket here, and he is definitely a part-time bowler, and he's making inroads in this Hustler lineup. And although the captain there is still there, Anil Bhawani, he may be under a little bit of pressure with wickets falling around him. And United now seems to have a little pep in their step here, trying to close this inning out and restricting Hustler to a gettable total.
Yeah, Hustler is in a little bit of a trouble here right now. Romel is the new batsman. This is Kevin's brother, younger brother. And pretty good handy with the bat too. So
Yes, left-hander. I see. I definitely know Hustler have other batsmen, more experienced batsmen, but they're going with the youth. They want to probably do a left-right combination. Maybe try to get Martin off his line and shake things up here. We must say good captaincy there by Vivian and Farhan. I see them talking a lot, and they have worked out that the slow bowling is working, so they've stuck with Martin, and then Sunil got in the big wicket of Kevin. So let's see if they keep the slow bowling towards the end, or they go back to their strike bowlers.
yeah, it's a pretty good strategy unfolding here. Single to the batsman. Batsman is off the mark. We're going to get the scores for you to give you an update shortly.
The new batsman is Romel Bunda, aka Butters.
So here is Farhan, or Martin still
Martin
bowling.
still bowling.
Bowling to Anil, who just turns it into the mid-wicket region, picking up a single. I think Anil going to be smart here, try to
They have a walkout.
turn the strike over a little bit,
They have
try to
a
get a
walk.
little partnership going. But with only 5 overs to go, don't know how long he could
Quick say.
just work the ball around. They're going to have to kick on here and try to get to 180, 175, 180 mark.
He can't be second half.
So
He
there's another
reaching
delivery up in
second
the air,
half.
but just out of the reach of Sunil.
Yeah, quite, yeah.
Martin
Yeah,
definitely creating opportunities here for his team,
Yeah.
and they just need
Yeah,
to
but what?
hold on.
Yeah, definitely some good bowling here by Martin here right now. Keeping the batsman in check, keeping the scoring rate in check.
He seemed to find a good line here, bowling stump to stump. keeping the ball on the wicket.
Yeah, that game
He's
done over there.
pretty much saying, you hit or I hit.
Yeah, he said, come here, the
That's
game
never a
done.
bad strategy.
Yeah, when the team made the poor
And it's what every captain wants to see.
yeah, tough.
Your bowler's doing the job.
Seems
This
like
is a good
Ramesh
game
would be
here,
coming
sir.
into the attack.
Yeah, good game here, sir.
Some smart captains here.
Eh?
I will definitely say
Yeah,
smart
yeah,
captaincy,
we
bringing
can
him
just
on
get a job. But left
after
on-
Kevin
but
has
left on the
departed.
ball, yes,
Since
yes.
Kevin took
left on the ball, just left on the ball.
4 sixes off of him
Yeah,
last Friday.
yes, sir.
But
And then the skinny
as
ball
we all
just
know,
got
Ramesh
to
is fearless. He will
Skinny
run
ball
into
went in.
anyone,
He get
bowl
bowled.
to anyone.
He
And
just went in, he get
at
bowled.
this stage, with what would
probably gonna make
we
the
say,
most.
the tail,
160 something.
Ramesh could run him down in 2 overs,
170. If that much.
or it could happen the other way around.
Team, the same team. We're
Runs
about
off
the
of him.
same
So
team.
the game is pretty
Actually,
much
the team
in the air right now.
mix up.
United will
batting
feel
now is always been
they're on
fine.
top simply because they got the big wicket of
That's
Kevin,
the right thing. Hustle.
and they
It's
can
always been fine.
restrict Russell to a gettable total. The score is 137 for 5, 20 overs. So 24th over about to bowl. 5 overs to go, 137 for 5.
This guy ball good. This skinny ball here, so. Check with three wickets.
All right, we're
Tarek,
coming to
yeah.
this end of this inning.
Took with 3
5
wickets.
overs to go.
3 or 4 wickets he took.
So as you can see, with Ramesh coming on to bowl, with his quick leg break, United have utilized their best fielder behind the wicket. They have moved Gussie from long off
Yeah,
to buys or first slip, whatever you want to call it.
From the time I know some people that they get from the
Of course,
time
right away,
they
Gussie's in
drink
action.
From the time you eat something, they can't drink
Inside
no
edge that went down the
more.
left
Lack
side.
off.
Actually, it's a buy by the umpire.
They can't drink no more.
So one more to the
So it's
score.
better drink. One of your friends drink,
On to
then they
138
go eat.
We drank quite a few beer last week, too.
for 5.
Couple beer last week.
Could be the last
We had a good time. We had a good time.
Yeah.
As we saw in the other earlier game, 145 was not good enough for Sportsman. As
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
for the Lightning, I would say got the total pretty easily with the loss of 2 wickets.
If you want to give a little service to the church,
And
that's
on the other side,
Make it was but
Starlight
tell me.
posting 150 was able to defend that. However,
Drive by Anil.
Oh, what a shot.
Beautifully.
So-
Split the wicket. 4 runs.
so not split the wicket. He didn't hit the wicket. Split the feelers.
Split the feelers.
Just to not make sure no one think he got bowled there. He dissected the feelers. His favorite shot, flicking through the mid-wicket area for 4. So he definitely have to play a captain innings there. See his team to the 25th over. And with him there, they definitely can get up to 150, 160, 170.
Score moves on to 142.
Oh,
up in the air.
chance, it's in the air.
And
And
he
it's,
drops it.
Faster.
so it's a sitter, up in the air, the point region. Leading edge from Anil, went to Sam, and he dropped it. He dropped the sitter. So that may be costly, may be costly here for United Stars, because the wicket of Anil will definitely would have put a dent in Hustler's scoring.
Before we give you the money,
Here we go again.
I won't charge you that
Favorite
much.
shot.
I won't
Landed
charge
into the mid-wicket region.
300 and something, like that, but free and expensive. Depends on what kind of free and you got.
145.
Is it, nothing. Yeah, no, people.
As you can see, the bowler Ramesh changing ends,
I know free.
bowling around the wicket to the left-handed
Yeah.
Romel
I got
Budna,
22
the younger
and
brother of
14.
Kevin Budna.
They don't believe them people. How many years there? So we so one and one up from the down. No problem.
Square leg, long on.
Yeah.
They are United seem to have worked out to save the boundaries here and give the singles if they need to. They're protecting the boundaries. Ramesh drifting down the leg, and
People out there just say something wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with
Romel
you.
turning it off the pads into the
You just kill you.
backward of the square region, picking up a single. They were thinking of two, but the dangerous Gussie is in play again and prevented the second run.
Whoever come out, come out.
I don't want to bring controversy in our game. I think that's why LBW is not even involved in softball anymore. And for the executives, we want things to go smoothly on a Sunday in our games, and anything that we introduce should be
Yeah?
trying to make the game better.
Hey, catches make you wear matches.
Risk controversy. So
Catches make you wear
something
matches.
we definitely discussed, and
If we didn't hold all those catches we dropped in that game, we would have
also
been in this
we
game.
discussed the leg side wide, which is probably a simpler thing to implement. However, we are not professionals. We can't really hold.
Covers.
So 4 more overs to go here. Hustler could get some quick runs, valuable scores, valuable runs to add to the score.
Yeah.
We could look at one.
You got a
Right,
you got
so-
a new system or the old system?
With 4 overs to go and 6 wickets in hand, they could 5 wickets in hand. That is, they could probably look to go at 10 and over, which will get them to 186, and that is definitely defendable. Well, at least it's a challenge.
Okay, we gotta start dropping home tonight. So I probably just come take a peep.
Again,
Just
the
go and
Western
see what
South Florida
we got
Softball
free on.
Cricket League
I got the old one and I got new one.
Premier Division Finals between the number 1 seeded United
Yeah,
Stars,
this
number 1 seeded Outlaw Stars, number 2 seeded United Stars versus the number 4 seeded Hustler Cricket Club. A rematch of last year's finals, where United came up victorious.
every year,
And Hustler, I would say, are here to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk with the gas and everything, and
The second run
if you
here.
need gas, check with the gauge if you need gas.
Looking kind of sloppy out there by United.
Put down the gauge and check and see if the free are low.
Doing the job for his skipper.
Yes, that's what I want to check. When you can come down.
Good return here by the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary, hitting the stumps.
That's,
Just give me a heads up.
But batsmen weren't going anywhere, so
score moves on to 149. 5 is the 21st over.
Anything over that will be bonus. He gets on that one. It's 6 runs to Anil Bhawani. 6 runs
Right,
to the
up the
Hustler
air.
Cricket Club.
Over mid wicket for 6.
so there's Anil Bhawani picking it up. Finally, looks like he's gonna take on Martin, or maybe he's just a delivery in his arc, and of course went over the mid-wicket boundary for 6.
Score is now 155 for 5. And a drive again. And another 6 over mid wicket. Two consecutive 6s over the mid wicket boundary by Anil Bhawani. Seemed to be his favorite stroke. Most of his runs coming there. Seems like we're not looking at 180, we're looking at 190 now.
Flying the bat.
Anil kicking into 5th gear now.
Score is now 161 for 6 for 5.
This
Catch.
time goes straight to.
Anyway, go see stuff.
And drive again, but this time he didn't get hold of it fully. Single.
Somebody had a car by your place yesterday.
62.
So, from 149 to 160, quickly, after 2 sixes by Anil. And you would say Hustler now is in their range of 180, and maybe a little bonus, get up to 190. I think 190 on this ground could play on the minds of the chasing team. Definitely scoreboard pressure can play a part, and put some pressure on United Stars here to chase. So 3 overs to go. Let's see how much Hustler can get and what the final total will be.
Ramesh will bowl the 23rd over here. And the striker would be Anil Bhawani. That's who Hustler would want to be on the strike.
So already that drop opportunity by Sam have cost United 13 runs, and a drive to long off, and the fielder played safe and did not go for the catch, just stayed back, took it on one bounce. The batsman crossed for a single.
See Anil doing some coaching with the young bud now at the crease. He's bowled.
Bowled him. So like I said, Ramesh can probably clean up the team. So maybe a good strategy here for United could be, keeping Anil on the non-striker end and try to bowl to the other batsman and try to bowl the side out, or at least restrict the run scoring from Anil.
New batsman is Ravin Ramnarayan, another lefty.
Yeah, so it seems that's what Hustler is sticking to, a left and right combination. Again, we're here at the Central Broward Regional Park and Cricket Stadium, the ICC certified and approved cricket stadium, and it's a great venue to be at. And we would like to thank all the people that made this possible and all the folks that are helping to make this possible. It's a great event for South Florida softball cricket. We are definitely out there, and people are noticing that we're, our league is growing and we're doing good things. And it definitely thanks to all the help of all the folks out there.
Ravin tucked that one away on the onside, and he's off the mark.
Bringing Anil back on strike. Anil dealing with boundaries here over the mid-wicket region. I have noticed United Star put one of their better fielders.
Yeah,
Oh, an opportunity, and he's gone. He's gone. Anil have holed out to long off to Zach, and the dangerous but both from New York, or hail from New York, Guyana and then New York.
A play in the miss outside the off stump there. Trevor Passard in his days used to be a pretty good cricketer, pretty good all-rounder.
Definitely. When he had just came from New York, very quick bowler and a hard hitter of the ball. He's now taken a backseat to the younger players on Hustler team. Quite a few of the elder gentlemen on Hustler team have taken a backseat to the youths and given them a chance to shine. And they have done well. As you can see, they're in back-to-back finals. They just need to get over the hump, I would say. And they have a good shot of doing it here today.
It's the end of the 23rd over. Score is 164 for 7.
So 180 is still on the card here for Hustler. Still think they can get to 180. Just have to play smartly here. Maybe one of these batsmen could hit a 6 and work the ball in the gaps. Opening bowler. This kid have come a long way recently. Playing in the lower division, making a name for himself here in the Premier Division. He was the one that pretty much took the game away from Hustler last month, picking up 5 wickets in the final. That's big time.
That's how long it's gonna
Mario
last.
been working since 2007 when the house built up.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like a battery. It depends how long how much
Maybe he
uses
can pick
it
up
get.
a few
That's how
wickets
long
here
it's gonna
and close out Hustler. Starts with the ball outside the off stump. Raven plays and miss.
I could check it, and if you want me to change it, I could go by two.
Robin block pot
Don't got much.
So again, Tariq keeping the ball very low and on stump this time. Raven played, it looks like an inside edge, and the keeper collects. No run.
Capacity, that might charge you over $100 and something just to change the capacity.
So nice looking drive there by
Just to
Raven.
change capacity, because you pick. And not on the capacitor and that contactor.
Score moves on to 166. Is the 24th over in progress. Ravin Ramnarayan on strike.
So wide there by Tariq. Oh, it's a no ball. Fortunately, there's no free hit. Just have to re-bowl the no ball.
Speaking about free hit, Mr. President, are we going to be doing a free hit? Are we thinking about making that a rule in the future?
It's something we definitely discussed. However, it will bring too much of I fear controversy with not having official umpires and having team members umpiring anything close to a no ball. they will probably call a no ball and issue a free hit to their team, and I definitely. Is that a non-striker?
No, I'm
We're
gonna
in
pick
the
up the gas
24th
one
over.
time.
And we're having some dots here.
The company that you work for, his boss,
So United have really stepped
fire
up
him.
the intensity here, and they have restricted
Because if you go for those service
Hustler
call,
quite
it-
well,
you
holding
have
down
to
the
bring in a
scoring.
certain amount of
And
money.
it seems they're going to keep Hustler to a gettable total.
No,
If they apply themselves well, I think they can 170, 175 is gettable here.
Hustler's pretty much
the
lost
people,
money
the
here from
people,
160. They're stuck in the
the
160.
people cut your wire and do this and
Yes,
do that.
so
and tell you,
after losing Kevin, the scoring took a hit, and then Ano Buani, looking good at one point, held out to a long off, and now the scoring have really died down.
He's bold.
And he's bold, pulling across the line. Sam deadly on the stump, and Rabin has gone. Clean bowl by Samuel. So Hustler have lost their 8th wicket in the 160. So the 3rd wicket falls in the 160s. They are in a bit of a trouble here.
United has really capitalized here, though. I mean, they've really changed their bowlers around well, but I think they've done a good job putting the bowlers in the proper order. And the bowlers has also stuck to the task at hand and really come out with some great results.
Yes, I must say. They use the slow bowlers to the hard-hitting batsmen that like the pace. And now that the tail-enders are in, they brought back their pace bowlers, their strike bowlers, and they're doing the job of picking up the wicket. So it's all working well here for United. The skipper is making the right calls,
you have to, man.
and the bowlers are doing the job for him.
So initially when we talked at one point in time, they may even get to 190 to 200. They may be lucky to get to 175 here.
That's what wicket does for you. Losing wickets at regular interval will deter any run scoring.
United have to be feeling good about themselves right at this point here.
Yes, I would say we're still in the 24th over. The new batsman is the little young man, Smalley, at the crease, and he swings a big bat. If he connects, they're pretty much gone. They stay hit. So let's see if he can do anything here for Hustler and give them a little boost as the inning come to an end. 1 over to go after this one.
They're 168 right now.
What a ball. What a force ball up from Sam. In swinging to Smalley. Missing the off stump.
This is actually the final delivery.
Oh, it's the last over?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Then there's no hope for Hustler to get to 175 anymore.
That's true.
They may just try to get to 170. And a big swing and miss. And is he bowled?
Can't tell.
I think he's bowled. Because they didn't even attempt a run.
Yeah, maybe he hit his pad.
Yes, I think he's bowled. They're high-fiving. Oh yeah, look at the ball. He's fixing the stump.
Yep.
So Sam have cleaned up Hustler. They're all out for something in the 160s.
168 all out.
So 168 all out. Hustler have lost 4 wickets. They lost 4 wickets in the 160s. So definitely they did not utilize the foundation they got from Kevin, where they at one point they looked like they were going to get to 190, maybe 200, and they were bundled out here for 168. I would say a decent score, but mediocre on this ground, and that's definitely against the United Stars batting lineup with the dangerous Gussie and the hard-hitting Vivian on that team.
Yeah, but you know what they say about runs on the board, right?
Right.
So I think at the start of this day today, we saw the results for the Florida Lightning and Sportsman game, and then we look at the results for Starlight and United, and we thought, someone told me 150 was no runs for Unlimited to get. So we'll see.
Yes.
Cricket
Well,
has a way of getting uncertainties in it, so.
definitely. And scoreboard pressure always plays a role in these big games. So we'll see what how United replies in about 10 minutes. Hustler definitely have the fielding and the bowling to defend their total. It will be a good chase here. If you're not here yet and you're in the area, come on out. You have half an inning to go. United chase.
Good afternoon, fans. Good afternoon, everyone. We are back here to witness the United chase of the 160th made by Hustler. Two opening batsmen is Gussie and Farron. And opening bowler for Hustler is Nazim Amin. Again, United won the toss and sent Hustler into bat, and they were bowled out for 168. So United is now begin their chase, and some good running in between the wickets here between Gussie and Farron. Glorious afternoon for cricket. Bright sunshine, not a cloud in sight. A good crowd downstairs watching the game, enjoying the festivities all around the ground here. We have 3 fielders outside the circle here for the power play. And I noticed that Gussie have a unique batting style. He bats way out of his wicket, and then he moves back in as the ball is delivered. It's interesting. It's very quick batsman, very quick between the wickets, quick bat. That's Gussie, youngster. He's been in South Florida cricket for quite a while. Welcome to one of the former president of South Florida cricket, South Florida SFSCL, Ricky. Saw him downstairs earlier. He used to be the president for SFSCL many years ago. Drive, sweet cover drive there. But we have someone on the cover point boundary. It's the end of the first over.
There should be a easy chase. 165,
168.
168.
Yeah.
Just over 6 runs and over. United should.
Interesting strategy here. Romel will be bowling. Romel Budner is bowling the second over.
I think Hustler wants to go with a very slow bowling attack here. And Gussie is very susceptible to slow bowling. So they might have something up their sleeves here with a deep square leg. in position and slow bowling. Gussie has shown over the years that he's vulnerable, but Budna have some pace on that ball. If he's gonna work Gussie over, he has to be much slower and also on the wicket.
So we're on the second over here. And drive to the short mid-wicket area by Gussie for a single. Score is now 10 in the second over. Sweep down the backward square leg area. Good feeling there by Nazim. Got a single for that. Score moves on to 11 in the second over. Nice stop. But still, batsman was able to go through for a single by Gussie. Score moves on to 12. We still have 3 fielders outside the circle. We have a deep square leg, a deep point, and a deep mid-off. Single, the 2 batsmen are batting very well here, taking the singles around, moving the score along. Score is now 13. Smart cricket. And another single by Gussie. Back past the bowler. And that's the end of the second over, and score is 14. 14 without loss. Pretty good going here. Looks like Trevor will bowl over number 3 here. Trevor Passad. Bowling around the wicket, right arm. Off break bowler. We have a deep extra cover, a deep point on the boundary, deep square leg, and everyone else is within the circle. Score is 14, start of over number 3. Seems like singles regularly here. Could pick a single anytime. So not a single for the batsman. It's now 15 without loss over number 3. Oh, that ball went high in the air. Who's going to catch it? And he dropped. Oh, no. That could have been an easy catch for Darren Doss, but he allowed the bowler to go off of it, and it was totally misjudged. And a very key wicket that should have been taken went to begging. So, unfortunate situation there for Hosler, and I'm sure United will capitalize on that.
Yeah, that's a catch should have been taken.
It was all
especially-
here, all day in the air. Darren Dawes had an easy catch. Not sure why he allowed the bowler to take it.
Especially having 168 on the board, you need to take every catches.
It's over number 3 in progress, and the score is 16 without loss. And a single is taken there, misfield. Misfield by the captain.
Bowling.
Holy. It's bad.
Bad batting.
Terrible play. I'm not sure what
That was
the
a premeditated
percentage.
shot.
What's the percentage of that shot? But I think most times than not, and a batsman leaves his feet and moves down, not judging that ball properly to do a reverse sweep. Not sure what's the percentage, but it's probably a pretty low percentage, I think. But
Yeah. It's not a shot you want to make. Your
That
bread and
this-
butter shot.
yeah, exactly.
It's sometimes you can use it to
And
disturb
he-
your feeling a little bit, but other than that,
Yeah.
it's not a shot
He
you
just
want to go to.
he just had a life and didn't capitalize on it. So unfortunate dismissal, but an early breakthrough for Hustler, which is what they're looking for. Score is now 17 for 1. So United has lost their first wicket. Farron bowl by Trevor. Over number 3, it's 17. And the new batsman is Anil Dayal. There seems to be some conference going on here. First with the ball on the captain, and now with the captain and wicketkeeper. Want to make sure everybody's on page here. And that's a tickle down the leg side.
Good feeling there from Butters.
Definitely great feeling. And that's the end of the third over. Pretty economical over, and actually got the wicket of Farron. Was Trevor. So after 3 overs, United in their reply to Hustler's score of 168, 17 for 1. So Romel will begin his the fourth over of the innings. It's his second over. Some pretty good bowling here by Romel actually. Seem to be exploiting Gussie keeping his ball flat and a little bit on his pad.
Yeah, that's a weakness there that Gussie has. I don't think too many teams exploit it enough. I still think he's bowling a little too quick and a little too wide.
But pretty economical so far. It's 3 balls, no run. All dot balls.
Yeah, that ball.
Again.
Yeah, right there. That's the line. Gussie will not take the chance. For some odd reason, he doesn't like to take the risk. If he has to keep it slow, low on the stumps.
Yes, oh wow. The umpire didn't even notice that they have a 6-4 field, 6-3 field.
Excellent hustle there from Butters.
That's a maiden over. Can't ask for better than that.
No? I hope they have another bowler like him.
Youngster is doing a good job there, Romel Budner. Score remains on 17 after 4 over. Very quick single there.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if the fielder had picked that up cleanly in the first attempt.
Score moves on to 18. This is the 5th over in progress. Not a single. Hasn't been too much boundaries here in this innings. Lots of singles and 1 or 2 doubles.
Yeah, and I think
there is a drive.
excellent catch there.
Yeah, that's Romel.
Batsman is complaining about the height of the delivery.
2 batsmen the umpires are gonna talk. It seems like there's a question whether the ball was over the shoulder.
I think that's a very late call now. I'll be surprised if the umpire called a no ball at this time. That would have been called, and Mr. Starr is very experienced at umpire here. And there you go.
And the batsman is given out. This is very key here. This is
It's getting interesting here.
This game is becoming. This is probably one of the games that we were looking for all along here.
And I think if Hustler can have another bowler like Budner, who can roll the ball slow and Gussie, especially with 2 batsmen going, he will be more cautious, and you can probably pull out a couple more maiden overs against him if you can roll the ball slow on his wicket.
So that's the second wicket's gone, and we're still in the fifth over, and the score is 18. So two top batsmen gone for United. The new batsman is Martin Jandu, left-hander. So maybe the left-hand, right-hand combination may create some problems for United. We'll see, but a little bit of setback here for United. One of the things that we always talk about, a lot of people, including myself, we dream of coming to play in this big stage, on this big wicket. And so many times, that's 4. That's actually 4 runs. His head hit the cone, and he had contact on the ball. And they still didn't call for. So that's 2 runs to the batsman. Score moves on to 20. And a single here to Gussie. Score moves to 21 for 2 in the fifth over. Down the left side. And a single to the batsman. Score moves on to 22. 22 after 5 over. 2 wickets down. Romel Budner begins his third over. The youngster has done a pretty good job thus far. Nice cover drive through the offside for 4 by Martin. It's one of the few boundaries of the United innings thus far. Score moves on to 27. 27. This is the 6th over bowling. am I seeing? It's the end of the is 27 for 2. Trevor will be bowling the 7th over. That's a wide. Score moves on to 28. Some good bowling here by Trevor. Very, very good bowling here by Trevor. Lots of dot balls. 7th over bowling. Score is now 29. Play down to the third man area from Martin. Score moves to 30. A beautiful drive through the cover area, fielded by Andrew. Batsman cross for a single. Score moves on to 31. That's the end of the 7th over. Next weekend is Mother's Day. Want to wish everyone, all of our members and players and supporters, all those moms, happy Mother's Day next week. The league is off as we are playing our finals this week here, so we'll be off next week. Not sure when the summer season begins. Start of new over. It's Anil Bawani, captain of the Hustler Cricket Club, bowling to Gussie. Drive into the long off area, fielded by Tribu for a single. Score moves on to 32 in this, the 8th over. So runs is a little bit hard to come by here. So I guess United, after losing a few quick wickets, need to consolidate a little bit. And there's a drive by Martin. Very extra cover for 4. Martin is a very attacking player and has the ability to clear the boundaries. And that's his second 4 of his innings. Score moves on to 36. And this is the 8th over. Some change in the field here as you see a man moving over to the extra cover boundary, and so we have 5 fielders outside the circle on the boundaries now, and another forceful drive by Martin to the cover, no run. Quick single there by the batsman for a bye. Score moves on to 37. This is the 8th over bowling. Oh, nice shot. Beautiful shot by Gussie. Reverse sweep down to the 3rd man boundary for 4. It's pretty good over there for the United team. Score moves on to 41. It's 10 runs in that over. 41 for 2 at the end of 8th over. So the scoring rate is just about over 5 per over right now. And the new bowler would be Andrew, bowling to Martin. So the score is 41 for 2 after 8 over. 2 batsmen at the wicket, Martin and Gussie. The new bowler is Andrew. United chasing Hustler's score of 168. They were bowled out for 168. Drive by Martin, back over the bowler. Batsman get a single. Score moves on to 42.
That's a white ball.
But he's not bowling pace here. He's bowling slower delivery.
Yes. A different type of slow delivery too.
It's interesting.
He approaching Gussie differently from, he's pitching to Jandu here, I think. That's him.
2 runs there to the
Poor
batsman.
feeling there by the Anil.
That's actually Ravin.
But I think it was Anil's ball initially, but he passed it on.
Score moves on to 45. This is the 9th over bowling. Oh, what a big drive by Martin. That's the ability that Martin has. He could destroy bad bowling. That's exactly what that ball deserves. And pull over back with a square for 6. It's a big drive. Score is now 51. 51-4-2 at the end of the 9th over.
I can see this match following a similar pattern like our first game.
I'm sure United would love that, but I think that Hustler may have other plans.
It seems the scoring rate is very similar. An experienced batsman in here, not taking too many risks. Singles can win it from here. And that's exactly what they're doing. Just turn it over.
Big, big. Very nice. Very nice placement. 2 runs, just like that. I remember my days back when I first moved from New York to South Florida playing cricket. The first team I got tacked onto was a team called Vipers.
Yeah.
And Martin was captain in that team.
Yeah, I remember Vipers, I think.
Yeah. Played with Martin for several years in that team. Ricky was also on that team. Farouk, Bowie, quite a few guys that now moved on to other teams. But Martin was the captain of the team. I saw Martin score 100 in like about 5 overs against Diamond in one game.
Yeah, he's a big hitter. On his day, he can destroy any bowler.
Yeah. Myself, Martin, Vade, Farouk, we all used to play. Feroz.
How long now have you been in? Oh, that's a big wicket.
Oh, wow.
Caught behind.
Big wicket. The Gussie goes, caught behind just when we thought that there was some, consolidated by the United team here.
Here comes Hustler's planner you were talking about, wondering about. Jay, how long now you've been playing cricket here in South Florida?
Since 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yep.
You're still producing lots of runs. I think you're right over the top. You actually tied for most runs in this season.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
You had a wonderful season again. Season after season, you keep.
Well, that's one of the things that I always strive for. I always try to look and see what I could do better the next game from a batting standpoint. I also take a lot of pride in my fielding, believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize that, but I do take a lot of pride in my fielding. Take catches, stopping balls, those type of things. And a lot of people don't
I
see
actually
that.
noticed this season you were much more mobile. This season, actually was talking to a few of the guys in Lehigh about it. I was like, last time I saw Jay at Veterans Park, he was very aggressive in the field, unlike couple seasons back. And I remember you telling me that you're reversing, so you're moving in the opposite direction, and yeah, I was impressed with your feeling, and at Lehigh Veterans Park. That's good. Keep it up.
Yeah, I always strive to do that, man. I mean, I look at this game, and I play cricket hard, as most people know, and sometimes maybe too hard, but it's the only way I know how to play cricket. So I would always go out there and give 110% every day, no matter what. I mean, we had some good knocks this season. Ryan made some good runs. Danny made some good runs. I made some good runs.
Yeah, I actually expected Breakaway to be here.
Yeah, definitely. That's what was our goal. I mean, we played in the beginning of the season. I think we weren't there yet because we were just forming back. We didn't play last season, so bringing everybody back, and then We lost the first game, and then we won the second game, and I believe the third game, and then we lost the fourth game. But that game, I wasn't here when we played Lightning. That's why I wanted to face Lightning so bad. So much I wanted a rematch with Lightning because I played with Lightning last season. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. But I mean, that's how I play cricket, right? I think to me, it's counterproductive if you're gonna make 101 game and the next 7 games you make 5 and 2.
And consistency is what you have been doing for the last few years that I've been around South Florida cricket. Game seems to slow down. Maybe there's a strategy of Hustler Cricket Club to slow it down here a little. And here comes Vivian.
So we have the skipper of the United team has joined Martin at the crease. So these are two very, very good batsmen who can score at will, freely.
Yeah, they can score. But I would approach Vivian the identical way as Gussie. I hope the Hustler team worked out a plan for him. I think he's vulnerable too to the slower bowling, and as you can see, I think the Hustler worked on a strategy. Because look at Parmal bowling here. He's not running up as he usually does, and he's very good at that.
Yep. Smart cricket going on here, guys. Cat and mouse. And Andrew is turning the ball big time. And Vivian run way past the wicket, so he's unable to come back to realize any kind of overthrow there. But you know what I yeah, the captain of the United team attempted a reverse sweep there and was unsuccessful in that. It's a wide ball outside the half stump, but someone driven to the extra cover boundary. Someone is. So after 11th over, the score is 57. 57 after 11 over. This game is going to be a good one.
Yes, I think Hustler has worked out a plan here, and they're going to stick with the slow bowling. I see Nazim, who's also pretty good at running up is lingering on the boundary line here.
So United has lost 3 wickets. Trevor starts the 12th over now. And drive over the back, over the bowler.
Oh, that's a catch. Should have been taken. That catch should have been taken. Not a good effort.
Wow, that could have been a catch there. Not a chance. Went to begging here.
Not a good effort from Nazim. He moved very late.
Yeah. Batsman got a single from that. Score is 58 for 3 in the 12th over.
And that's
Martin
a big hit in Vivian. He could have.
Yeah. Vivian get away with one there. We'll see what an effect that may be in this rest of the game as we go on, because we all know Vivian can strike the ball ferociously. That ball down the leg side. That's a bye. Score moves on to 59. 59 in the 11th over. At the end of 13 over, Hustler had 79. So we'll see how United do at the halftime.
They're getting some easy singles here.
Yeah, the score is now 60. Way outside the off stump and driven down to the long off boundary by Vivian. Powerful drive for a single. Score moves on to 61 for 3. Nice play. Nice play by Martin. Beautiful shot. Well placed.
4 runs.
Gloriously drive. Just using his wrist and placing the ball down the cover point boundary. It's beautiful. Score is now 64. Score is 66 after 12 overs. 66. United still has a strong batting lineup to come yet. Ramesh Prasad is still in the... As we witnessing the final 13 over here before the halftime break of the United chase. Score is 66 for 3 after 12 overs. At the crease is Vivian, the captain of United, Martin Jandu, left and right combination, and Anil is the bowler, the captain of Hustler. He went down. The batsman already premeditated a strike before the bowler delivers the ball. And bowler sensing that did not deliver. So it's a dead ball. And we're going to set up to do this again. Wide down the leg side. Batsman run through for a single. It's actually a wide and a single. It's 2 runs. Score is now 68. 68 in over number 13. Another wide. The captain is guilty of some wayward bowling here. That's 2 more runs. Score is now 70. No need for that. Some bad bowling. Not a wide. 3 consecutive wides. 3 consecutive wides. Score is now 71. And not a ball bowling that's over yet. So shot, boy. Glorious shot. 4 runs. Vivian went down and swept that ball to the backward square leg boundary for 4. Score moves on to 75. 75 is the first ball bowling that's over. It's a bye. So 1 more to the total. Score is now 76. 76. 10 runs in this over already. It's a good ball, good delivery there. Right in a black hole to Martin. Martin plays it patiently back to the bowler. Wide ball. Oh wow, umpire didn't call a wide here. Seemed to me like it was a wide. Nice drive by Martin. Beautifully, well placed. 4 runs. That's the second time Martin has played that stroke. Absolutely glorious.
Yeah, that's
Square drive.
beautiful to the eyes.
And that's the end of the 13th over. And the score is actually tied. Same score Hustler had after 13 over. They're
8-0.
80. Yep, they're actually 80. 1 run ahead.
Wow.
14 runs in that over. So, folks, as we get ready here for a refreshment period, the team walks off the ground to enjoy some refreshment and then back for the final half of the Premier Championship here. I give you a recap so far in reply to Hustler's first inning score of 168. United is 80 for 3 after 13 overs. Batting, Martin, and Vivian at the crease.
Welcome back to the final segment of commentary. United is 80 for the loss of 3 wickets. 80 for the loss of 3 wickets. Looking to get 168. Huge 6 there from Vivian. Wrong. Full toss and given the appropriate treatment. Kevin bowling to Jandu. Turn it down the leg for a quick single. Score is now 88, the loss of 3 wickets. Chasing 169. A premeditated sweep from Vivian there again. And with that, we'd like to welcome back Jay Mahadeo to the commentary.
Thank you, Raj. So United seem to be positioning themselves in a pretty good spot here right now.
Yes, I think United has carefully planned this chase. It's a balanced game here. Hustler needs, I think the next 3 or 4 over will determine the outcome of this game.
Seems like Kevin is coming on in the attack.
If Hustler can get 2 quick wickets here,
Yeah.
they can peg United back. On the other hand, if United can stay steady, rotate the strike, I think Hustle will.
It's a good first delivery by.
And it's run out.
Oh, he gave him out.
Oh, that looks
Stupid.
very close.
Wow.
That looks very, very, very close.
He didn't make that decision early. Zealander.
They can peg.
I.
I think Hustle will. I think.
It's a good first delivery by.
And it's run out.
Oh, he gave him out.
Oh, that looks
Stupid.
very close.
Wow.
That looks very, very, very close.
He didn't make that decision early. It's a quick piece of fielding there. It's a big wicket there.
Yes, that's a big wicket. Vivian, the captain,
He was batting pretty well.
United star. And what a breakthrough. Just when we said United seems to have it all planned out, a brilliant piece of fielding. Counter for the captain's wicket. And Hustler is back in again.
That's 4 wickets down now. Ramesh comes into bat.
United seems to be sending out all the star batsmen. It looks like they could bat from 1 to 11.
I see the president running onto the field here. Not sure what's the issue.
Looks like the president have a review. Is there a change in decision?
Not
That's
sure.
interesting.
The president should be allowed onto the field. These are 2 old Tigers here, Martin and Ramesh. They all used to play for the United Star Cricket Club years ago, which I used to be a member of.
Was there a United Star before this star?
Yeah, there was a United Star, United Soldiers, something, United Soldiers, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where that email came
Coral
from.
Springs United.
Yeah, I saw an email, United
Yeah.
Soldier or something of that sort. Yeah. So that's where it came from. It was actually from a...
After I left Vipers, Sato was running that club. And I went to play with United Stars, and Martin and Ramesh, and Ramesh's brother, Ravi, the famous OJ,
Yeah.
was
Oh.
a very, very good player in his days.
I think he lives in New York.
Yeah,
right?
me and OJ used to open batting back in those days. Yeah. We used to play at the ground in Coral Springs somewhere there, off of Riverview.
President seems to be very active today. He's really working hard.
Yes. So the score is 89 for 4. 89 for 4. And 15 overs are gone. 89 for 4. So this game is evenly balanced right now. Evenly balanced. That was a very, very big wicket there for Hustler to get the captain. Run out. It's not a very flea-footed runner anyway.
So they need another 85 runs.
No, 80. They need 79 runs, man. Score is 90.
The score is 90.
Yeah. They need 79 more. They need 169 for victory. Which is quite doable. 79 runs and 59 delivery. If you take that in T20 terms, those IPL guys would knock that off with overs to spare.
You have a couple of dot balls here. Can do well.
Good playing by Ramesh.
Yeah, Ramesh is,
Ramesh is off the mark. Score is now 91. And that's the 16th over.
I'm sure Ramesh will look to turn it over. There's a
Oh,
reverse
Martin.
up in the air and dropped.
Don't like that shot. I don't like that shot. But Was an uppishly hit ball there in the point area. Andrew gave it a valiant effort to take the catch, but was unable to bring it in.
It's always
So
difficult.
Martin lives again. Martin lives again. Score is 92. .92 for 4. This is the 16th over. On, he hits it in the air again. And again, could not be taken. This is some bad batting here from two experienced cricketers in South Florida. No need for that. No need for players to hit balls like that at this point of the game. Lucky to maintain his wicket, both of them.
Both of them, two half
Lucky
chances.
to maintain his wicket.
Oh, Hassel.
It's a drive by Martin over the ear, over the
In the gap.
the shoulder, over his outstretched hands of Tribu Rupman in the mid-wicket boundary area for 4. So that would calm some nerves down.
I know. For some odd reason, United seems to be panicking here a little.
Yeah, no need for that.
About 8 runs and over.
Yeah, no need for that. Ramesh should be playing himself in. Martin should be pretty set. No need to go after bowling when you don't have to. So the score is now 97 after 16 over. 97 after 16 over. Off the field, so we have a 12th man on the field. Ravi Singh is on the field, so I'm assuming I don't see Trevor on the field, so I'm assuming he's fielding for Trevor. Oh, big drive. Big drive by Ramesh. Bad ball. The ball bounced like 12 times before it reached the batsman. So it got the righted treatment. 6 straight back over the bowler's head from by Ramesh Prasad. It's a big 6. Score is now 103. Brings up the 100. 103 in the 17th over. And a big shot again. It's pulled down to the mid-wicket area by Ramesh.
Ramesh seems to be in a hurry here.
Yeah. Score is now 104. This is the 17th over. We have 5 fielders out of the inner circle on the boundary. Drive, miss, caught and bowl chance there by Kevin.
It's a narrow gap.
As the ball came back to him, he was already going down, so could not take the catch. Single to Martin, score is 105.
Hassela needs to find some dot ball here.
Drive, drive. Good stop there by Tribu. Good drive by Ramesh. Score is now 106. 17 over. Well played by Martin. Nice stop by the 12th man. And that brings up the end of the 17th over. It's 106 in reply to 169 made by Hustler. So we are looking at 63 runs. 63 runs in 8 over. 63 runs in 48 balls. Very doable.
Yes, the scoring rate has just dropped a little after that over. It's 7.8 runs now. Required run rate.
And Andrew comes back in the attack.
It'll be interesting to see his approach in his second spell here.
These guys used to play for many years together. Andrew and Ramesh, they're still very good friends.
I guess Ramesh finally got rid of all the butterflies in his stomach.
Yeah. Score is now 107. This is the 18th over bowling. Hustler is still putting everything they have into this game right now. Drive, powerful cover drive by Martin, but well fielded there by Nazim. Got a single. Score moves on to 108.
Martin played some lovely shots today.
Yes, Martin has batted beautiful except for that one miscued over there in the point area. It was a bad ball outside the off stump. Hopped 12 times before it reached the batsman, but Ramesh did not get hold of it. They got a single for that. Score moves on to 109. 3 runs in the over so far. Some of Hustler frontline bowlers have not bowled yet, like Ravin Ramnarayan has not bowled a ball.
It's a direct hit.
Direct hit by the one and only Kevin Budner. But Martin was well within his ground. Score is 110. Darren Das also have not bowled yet. Imagine that.
I know.
Top frontline bowler has not bowled for Hustler yet. Not a single to Martin, to Ramesh. Actually, it's a leg by. Score moves on to 111.
Those few half chances. Dot balls are very important now.
Yep. It's the end of the over. End of the 18th over. .58 runs in 42 balls.
The run rate has crept up slightly to 8.2 runs and over. Hustler needs that ball. United needs to rotate the strike, convert the singles into doubles, put pressure on the field, and this can be easy.
Kevin comes into bowl. He will be bowling the 19th over. Drive straight into the hands of Tribble. It's a very good fielder. Straight into the hands of Tribble. And that's a big wicket.
Ramesh kept playing big shots in the air.
Not sure why. Still not sure why.
When you need just 8 runs and over and the 5 field on the boundary, why try to be a superhero here?
Lots of single, a lot of 2 runs.
Poor shot from a very experienced player. There were singles all around him. Excellent catch from Tribute there, though. So
This is what I don't understand. With we talk about how much experience these guys have. Ramesh, the captain, United captain, all of them. Why is it necessary to play like that?
Yeah, that was a bad shot.
This is why, when teams from New York comes down here to play Florida Cup, they destroy these teams down here, because those guys they know how to do these things.
Yeah, you have to be mentally tough. You got to be
42 balls to score 58 runs. That's a run a ball basically, and you're going to get 1 or 2 here and a boundary here and there. No need for that.
I'm sure he'll be looking back at the video later on and
so United has lost their 5th wicket. 5 frontline batsmen is gone. United is loaded with batting, but at some point in time, it will have a detrimental effect on your psyche, on your...
8 over to go, Jay. Let me put you on the spot.
Actually, 7 over.
7 over.
Yeah.
Who are you thinking about?
This is a really, really evenly matched contest. I still think 58 runs to get in 42 deliveries is quite doable. It all depends on what these batsmen do here. I think Martin there, still batting, could be key. I'm not sure who else left to come, but I still think they got some good batting lineup. So I'll still give United the edge here.
United players on the edge of the circle looking very nervous here.
Yeah, looking very nervous. There's no need for them to be in this position.
And I think that it might be transmitting the wrong signal to the batsmen out there.
Yep, totally agree. So another single here to Martin. Score moves on to 113. Another dot ball. Not sure what this batsman is doing here right now, but they got 2 runs in that over. 2 runs.
Yeah. Here.
Yep.
I hope this doesn't force Jandu to make an error in Hustler manager is sending out some messages.
It's the end of the 19th over, and the new bowler here will be Andrew Pramal.
Yeah, Andrew continued to bowling his off-cutter here today. We haven't seen him run up for the day. A new
This is going to be a
Versatile
very key
Andrew.
game. If Martin, I'm going to go out on a limb here. If Martin out here before the next couple of two, 3 overs, this game is going to be a hustler's game.
I think the batsmen are putting themselves under unnecessary pressure. Somebody needs to talk to them. And Hustle is slowing the game down nicely here too.
Big shot. 6. Big shot.
Yeah, that's too wide.
Big shot. That give him all day in the world to outstretch his hands.
Jandu is
Big shot.
is strong down the
shot.
ground.
Question is, who's going to get the big hit here? This seems like it's a hustler game.
You think it's a hustler game?
Well, As I said before, if Martin out anytime in the next few overs, this is going to be dangerous.
Why?
Because Martin had the power to clear the boundaries.
Appears you're swinging with the wind here, Jay. Scoring rate is going up.
Wow. This will be a great victory if Hustler can pull this off. Remember, they won the semifinal in fine fashion and was not supposed to beat. They were the underdogs in the semifinal against Outlaws.
Mustang drive down the ground. Single, and he's limping a little.
Yeah. Score moves on to 124. Great shot, but some fielders there. Five. 3 runs from this over so far. Hustler seem to be having an extra spunk on their toes right now. Sensing a comeback here. Score moves to 126. A big shot for 6. Big shot. It's a huge 6 by Zach.
That's a big blow. You can see how worried United team is.
Still doable. 28, 38 and 28 deliveries. 24 deliveries. Still doable.
United team on the sideline did not even cheer that 6. How worried they are.
It's going to be a great finish here. Shaping up to be a nail biter. Single down to short mid-on area. It's 132. Zach takes a strike. See what can do here again. Another
A top
shot.
edge.
This is going to be up in the air. Batsman runs for 2. It's 134. Ooh. Batsman miss. Batsman miss a gimme down the leg side there. Three dot balls so far.
Excellent ball in there.
3 dot balls. They've only scored 2 runs in this over so far. Straight to the fielder again. It's the end of the 22nd over. 3 overs. $35 runs in 3 overs. Becomes more difficult.
Are those nervous United players on the sideline there?
Yeah, but they had nobody else to blame but themselves. They can go back and look at the videos and look at the clips and look at their dismay. No reason to be trying to end the game in 2 overs. Kevin will be bowling his over now, over number 23. Not a dot ball.
Hustler seems to develop a plan bowling down the leg side here. And actually, this is a very effective plan. There are a lot of players in the league who cannot
Play down the leg side.
play down the leg side. There you go.
Back over the bowler head for a single.
Just give
Hustler
him.
is willing to give up a single. Single cannot win this game.
Kevin has to bowl as straight as possible here.
Drive on. He missed the catch.
Oh, he run that ball over.
He run to the side and they got 2 runs.
Oh, what a blunder there.
Misjudged that ball completely.
That would have been a simple catch if he stood and hold his ground.
Yeah, totally misjudged. He went to the right when he should be going straight to the left or stay right where he was.
Yeah, he just had to stay right where he was.
Nice drive, nice drive. Batsman got a single for this.
Some excellent feeling from Nazim on the boundary there. Kept that to a single.
Excellent feeling. Excellent feeling there by Nazim. Saving a boundary, saving 2 runs. Big shot, and he missed it.
Caught behind.
Caught behind.
That's a huge wicket for
Caught behind.
Hustler. That's a huge wicket. Mustaq.
This game is all Hustlers now.
Just a funny comment from the outside commentator in the ground there. So you're calling this one for Hustler?
Hustler, yeah. They don't have any big hitters anymore. They need boundaries to win this game.
I'm very impressed with this young man going in there now, Tariq. I think he's a capable an underestimated batsman. I think give him more opportunity, he can do better. But it's a problem when you play in these superstar team. Opportunity doesn't come.
Now, Australia should bring back their pace bowlers now.
Why?
Because these tail-end batsmen are not that quick to react to fast bowling. They may react quicker to slow bowlers.
The slow bowler. Here comes Nazim,
There you go.
as you requested.
Yep. So 2 overs to go, and they need about 29 runs.
Oh. Why did he have to say it?
Yeah, these guys make these jokes all the time.
Nazim gonna bowl his first over in the match.
No, he
Is
actually
he opened the ball?
the first one.
Oh, he had one over.
This is the second over.
The second over in the match. Sorry. This game has been slowed down nicely here by Hustler. Nice strategy here. Kept the batsman waiting. The umpire is playing right into it also.
It's going to have to be a heroic stand between these two here to bring this out. And are they going to run back for a second? They are going to go back for a second.
So this one is for Hustler to lose now?
I believe so. And this would be a great victory. Great victory. And earlier the president was telling me, 160 is very gettable on this ground. And I said to him, cricket has a way of redeeming itself many times. Moreover, white ball. So.
Yeah, I think Hustler played the ground. I think the management of Hustler have seen quite a few matches here, both international and local matches that prove that slow bowling is a go-to strategy in these games. Floodlight used it in the Florida Cup.
Yeah.
Regal used it in the Florida Cup.
This would be a great victory for Hustler here, knowing that they lost the finals in the fall competition of 2016 to United. So they have come back and redeemed themselves here. Not to mention that they defeated the powerhouse Outlaws Cricket Club in the semifinals.
Yes, actually Hustler had kind of moved under the